I hope y'all ready to have a good time because we got some Bigo in the house. You gotta turn me down a little bit. It seems like the louder I get, the louder they get.
What's going on, y'all? It's your boy P.J. Davis, aka the Renwick Show. If you don't know, now you know. Used to have a fro, got braids, aka cornrows. Hey, got a dope ass episode for you. First came into the comedy game, it was one of the dudes that came in and was like, hey. After like he probably ignored me like 2 or 3 times.
This is one of those interviews. This was a smear campaign.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
This nigga put together a smear campaign after the show. Like,
I approve this message. But no, real talk though, man. It's like ever since then I came into the comedy game. He's been with me every step of the way. And now it's like even the crazy thing is he's actually younger than me. So it was almost like he's like my older big brother in comedy, but I'm like technically the oldest big brother like outside in the real world. But no, but without further ado, Rangers all over the world, my boy, the one and only, the Mack.
What's going on, people? What's going on? You know who it is. It's the Mack, aka the comedic sex symbol, aka your baby mama's favorite comedian. You feel what I'm saying? We out here on a lovely Wednesday night. And
oh yeah, we doing different. We not at the command.
We're not even in the studio.
Nah, we not, man.
I feel like niggas should teleport me from there. Like I feel like niggas.
You might have seen him in some other videos. He's been teleported a few times.
A little bit about me, man. A little bit about me. I like to smoke weed. I'm a real big weed marijuana activist. I do comedy. It just really ain't too much about me, man. I'm a regular smuggler ass dude. You know what I mean? I just do regular smuggler shit and smoke a lot of weed. I work. I do comedy. I've already said that, but it's really nothing to me. I'm an open book. I'm an open book. Everything that you need to know is right here in your face.
It's an open book, but don't try to go skip straight to the synopsis. You know what I'm saying? He's an open book, you gotta read it.
I thought this was a hood interview. This nigga using big words like synopsis.
Renwick Show, man, it ain't like a traditional interview though. It's regardless. So like I want you to feel comfortable, but I mean we're not at the studio.
That's what I'm saying. It's hard to feel comfortable.
Yeah, I know, right? It's like, hey, feel comfortable. Hey, you wanna go sit on the ground?
Yeah, I feel like that's what we need to do.
We out on the street, but hey, but honestly, it looks kinda good. Like even though we look dark as hell, it's okay.
I like it. No, I'm be real. It's gonna look nice.
It's gonna look
on
clean.
Whatever phone that they put it on.
Whatever phone they put it, this is going on YouTube.
Yeah, it's gonna go on YouTube, but whoever watching it, it's gonna be on their phone.
And guess who's gonna be watching it? You.
I'm gonna watch this shit about 1,000 times.
I'm gonna watch it like once.
I always watch my shit about 1,000 times. But I just want to say, man, shout out to P, man, keeping this platform running, man, giving a platform to all comedians, all people, anybody. Yeah, all people who walks of life. You know what I mean? So shout out to my boy for keeping it going.
No, but shout out to him. No, this ain't about me. This is about my boy here.
Let me get a lighter. I'll be right back with y'all.
All right. We'll be right back after these messages.
That's a fruit and a vegetable. What the hell is going on? Like when I'm for real, you learn stuff at a black cookout. You go to a black cookout, you'll find out if your girlfriend cute. Yeah. Take your girlfriend to a black cookout, you'll find out if she cute, because every black cookout got a freaky ass something.
You have any like game or any advice you can give to like anybody that's trying to do what we're trying to do? Oh, that should look good. You lit that up.
That's what I'm saying. Got a little illuminated up in this motherfucker.
Okay.
But like I said, the best advice I can give is
also know that advice is not the answer. It's not a shortcut. It's just a perspective.
It's just me, my perspective. Like
you can take it how you want.
Find something that appeals to you.
There you go.
You feel what I'm saying? Whatever you do, whether it's comedy, whether it's singing, whether it's tap dancing, whatever the fuck your dream is, find something that you can use, or find something that appeals to you, something that that makes it unique in your way. You know what I mean? I think that's my best advice. Just find something to be you and stick to the grind, man. Stick to the grind, because some doors are gonna be closed in your face, and you got to take those as when one door closes, another one 10 more gonna open. So you gotta just really kind of stay 10 toes down with this shit. You're gonna get a lot of no's before you get one yes. So
that one yes might be that yes. That'd be
the one. And 9 times out of 10, it might not be that yes to take you to the top, but it's closer to where you was. You feel what I'm saying? So you got to just take shit with a grain of salt, and just stay with the grind, man. Stay with the grind. Like the process is eventually gonna pay if you stay with the process long enough. You know, so yeah, that's the best I can think. Appeal to yourself and stay down.
Ain't nothing wrong with that at all. Who was the first person that was like, you know what? This plant looks very, very, what do you say? Illustrious. This plant looks very tantalizing. I wonder what happens if I light it up. Why do I feel some type of way? Like, who's the first person that like, this is acceptable for not cocaine, it's not hell, it's weed. The first person that was like, hey, put this in a tree, spark it up, hit it, and now everybody else is doing it.
To me, that
I'm trying to figure out how that shit went.
I kind of got introduced to like Wiz Khalifa around that time. Like I was smoking before, but I wasn't smoking like how I am now. Like not saying that his music increased me smoking weed and shit, but you know, it was just a way of life. And like I was listening to Wiz Khalifa, that kind of like was just inspiration. Cushion Orange OJ, that was the mixtape.
Did Black and Yellow do anything for you?
I didn't really like. Once I heard Cushion Orange Juice, that was like I dived into it though. That was like I dived into
the mainstream. Was like, you can keep the mainstream. I got that.
And then Weezy F, Lil Wayne too. You know what I mean? Lil Wayne really kind of inspired the whole cannabis culture and stuff like that, or a lot. You know, being in the hip hop, being into hip hop and stuff like that. So yeah, Lil Wayne.
I know we look the same height. He got on boots.
Wiz Khalifa, I did wear these boots. You know, be a couple.
You be wearing the boots a lot, man.
A couple inches taller. I got to be out here. You know, I can't just be going around being.
I'm proud of
short, being short no more. You know what I mean?
Not wrong. It's just like, God damn it, you're not supposed to be that tall, nigga.
I can't be short no more.
No, you're right. You can't be short on things. You gotta be big man. Stand on your money.
I'm finna call myself Big Mac. Fuck Mac. I'm finna be Big Mac now. What
are you laughing at, camera crew?
What's the
What are you laughing at, camera crew?
What's the big for?
What you gonna tell us?
You gotta find that out.
You ever been to McDonald's? I get that Mack sauce too.
Yeah, I mean that was real crafty though. Mack sauce.
Yeah, I mean, depends on who you try to advertise.
Who I'm talking to. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can't just be
You can't say that all the time, but like, yeah, they call me Big Mac. I'll hit you with that Mack sauce.
Hit you with the Mack sauce.
Hit you with Mack sauce. And then somebody will be like, ew, that's weird. I'm like, no, I'll be saucing it up. You know what I'm saying? If they get the wrong idea, you're like, nah, I'm trying to sauce it up. If they get the right idea, I'm like, yeah.
It just depends. If I'm talking to a nice young lady and she tell me like, your comedy did something for me, I'm just gonna tell her like, are you hungry? Do you have an appetite? Because if you do, I can really kind of give you, some meat with some Mack sauce. That didn't come out as better as it was in my head. It was flowing in my head real good, but when it came out, it went horrible. I don't know if we gonna better. Luckily that we pre-taping this.
I would have been like something stupid. I'd be like, hey man, I'm like, hey girl, we wanna go to McDonald's, but not really go to McDonald's. Just a little thing.
See, now mine was a little bit better than that. I don't know where the hell he coming from, but mine was better than that. Mack sauce with the meat. The nigga said go to McDonald's without McDonald's.
Without
like, where the fuck we going? Burger King?
I ain't even finished. We
going to Sonic?
Yeah, we going to. I didn't even finish.
You gonna name every burger place?
We want to go to McDonald's, but not really go to McDonald's. I mean, cause
Carl's Jr. They make those still. Like,
I'll be like, I got Mack sauce at home.
I got Mack sauce on me right now. Let's stop talking about Mack sauce. Like, yeah, it's both of us together with the Mack sauce. We need to have a female counterpart there.
Yeah, we do.
Talking about Mack sauce.
Yes, pause on all of that and no resuming. All right, no resuming at all. You watch the NBA All-Star game?
I can't say I know, because I seen a picture and motherfuckers was just standing around and shit, man. So I just
standing around.
Like during the All-Star game, like it was like players, like they was like standing around and like they would let another person dunk, like, you know what I mean?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
It really wasn't competitive.
They wasn't
competitive.
There was like, hey, all right, off the backboard, Jason Tatum got 53 points at the career high because ain't nobody playing defense. As a matter of fact, a lot of people were like, damn, this game was boring.
I'm thinking,
hey, what about that dunk competition though?
I'm gonna be honest, I didn't watch none of this shit.
I believe you. I didn't watch it either.
I didn't watch none of this shit.
I
really don't have cable, so
I ain't got no cable.
I
No, what's it called? Homeboy Mack McClung? I'm talking about sports like I care about it.
That's what I'm saying. I thought you was finna show a clip right now. I was like, you got a clip of this nigga right now?
Oh shit, man. I mean, shit. I technically when I edit this, I can put the clip right here. I didn't even got to pull it out on my phone.
Okay.
Not on my phone, but I was gonna, let me see if I don't know. I just want to show you his dunk.
Let me ask you a question on your podcast. I don't know if people ask you questions.
Yes, they do.
They ask you questions. Okay.
They do. I'm all for it. Like I say, it's not like I said, it ain't a traditional interview.
Okay. Where you wanna go with comedy or entertainment? Like where you wanna go with it?
Comedy, entertainment.
Entertainment, whatever genre you wanna place yourself in. How far you wanna go with it? Where you wanna go with it?
I'm trying to go far enough to where it's like supports like to where it's like I can support my family, my future family, or support my parents. You know what I'm saying? Because without them, I wouldn't be where I'm at right now. And I mean, I like to interview like popular people, but I don't want to interview them like, hey, so what do you do? Or hey, what is this? It's just, that's why I usually come up here. I ask 3 questions, and after that, I kind of just let it slide off. So like whenever you say something like how we went with the whole, but I'm not gonna go back to what we were just talking about earlier. But kind of like just got that off of, I just like vibing with people.
So you want to be like a real like interview? You want to be like a
no? I want to be the jack of all trades.
Be everything. You want
I'm trying to be the Power Ranger in a different aspect. Power Ranger in a different aspect. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, Tommy, rest in peace, Jason David Frank. He is a Ranger on his own. Like, he played 5 different Rangers.
When did you get into Power Rangers?
Shit, 93.
I think 93. I was about maybe. Depending on what time in 93.
I was 3 years old.
Depending on what type of part of 93, I was probably 1 or just probably turning 1.
Probably. You just knew more.
Yeah, so I didn't know nothing really about Power Rangers.
I mean, it started out in Japan though, and then they just kind of like copied the episodes and put them in America. But once I was watching it, I was like, oh, this is cool. And then once Tommy showed up, I was like, who's that guy?
So look.
But no, funny thing is, he came out evil first. So I was like, yes.
What's it called? I remember, man. What's it called? So I remember me and my cousin, we used to watch Power Rangers and shit too. I was in the Power Rangers. We used to pretend fight, we used to call them putties. Did you call them putties?
I mean, that's what they're called.
They're called putties?
Yeah, they're called something.
I didn't know that they were called putties. They really called putties?
They really called putties. They're like, oh no, the putties.
I didn't know that they were called putties, bro.
No, they were called putties, man. You got it right. You good. I do the same shit, and then the video games is what got me. But yeah, for any Power Ranger fans out there, don't stop watching it. Even though they come out with some ridiculous, even though they're recycling everything, don't stop watching it because it's dope. If not, just go ahead and watch the old school season. I mean, I'm not a hardcore fan to where I get offended if you say something. I'm like, oh, the Power Rangers suck. I'm like, that's your opinion. That's another thing. What do people, okay, so you know how you got an interest in something, right? And I got an interest in something. You say, you tell me, oh yeah, I like doing this, man. And I'm like, oh, I like doing this. And then you're like, well, you should try this. I'm like, I don't want to. Like, why not? Why not try it out? Well, you know what I'm saying? I don't like when people forcing shit on people.
I mean, you really can't force shit on nobody, you know what I mean? I mean, you can kind of what's the word? Like kind of coax it on them, but you can't force shit on them.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, now today, this place 30 and up, man, you know that.
Like, you can have all the money in the world if you're lame. If nobody thinks you're likable, it's gonna take a lot more money to push you. Now, if people just automatically believe in you, that energy is gonna transfer. That's how I feel. Real talk. It's not always about money. Not all money is good money. It helps, right? But yeah, it's not about money. Energy. People pay for that energy, that vibe. What is you providing for their soul? Real talk.
Message.
And we're back. Yeah. Back after bingo night.
No.
And we're back.
Yeah.
Let the camera get in focus. And we're back.
And we're black. Black History Month. President's Day. Hey, do you think that was a trade-off? Martin Luther King?
Do you celebrate these type of holidays? Do you celebrate President's Day.
When we had school back in elementary school, high school,
I celebrated that shit.
Yes.
I was
like, oh, no school?
Oh, I'm President's Day like a motherfucker.
President's Day.
What else day did they had? They had like Teachers Work Day. The teachers need to be off. Shit. That's what I
had
said.
that?
They had shit like that, like Teachers Workshop Day at my school, and then it'd be like teachers is off. I mean, the kids is off, and then they had like, what else is it, like a day?
Was it senior skip day?
Nah, not that. Nah, it'd be like
the regular okay, so the holidays, like the holidays that we normally, yeah, there you go.
It'd be like Labor Day.
Yeah, but
Labor like a motherfucker.
3-day
Whoever doing
weekend.
labor need to have a day off. Nigga like me. That's how I was.
Is that really what Labor Day weekend?
I don't know. I made it up. I was like,
is that what Labor Day is?
That's where I was like, labor, nigga. I do labor, so I need Labor Day off.
I'm sure there's a real reason. Hey, y'all, shout out to all the people that do hard labor. Happy Labor's Day. I don't know, is that how you supposed to say it?
Man, I need labor, nigga. We doing labor.
Yeah, you doing labor? Hey, man, happy Labor Day, man. Thank you for your service. Let's go up to some random, hey, janitor, thank you for your service. Labor Day, man. Happy Labor Day. Hey, you gonna look at you like, what the fuck? This is a church. Not here on the, oh shit, man. It's just like, the fact, I'm just like, I'm excited to have you on. It's good to have you on. Doing the damn thing. He out there. Y'all need to follow him. Out there, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we gonna fucking like, can we like have a part 2? Cause I was really getting into this shit. And
dang.
I was really getting into it, but it's just like we outside. Like, can we like teleport? Can we like have a part 2 teleport? Like,
yeah.
How we gonna teleport?
This is how we teleport. We just gonna sit here, do a little pose, hold it for 5 seconds, and then we're gonna walk out the scene.
Okay.
So I'm gonna count down to 5. We're gonna freeze, and
My blunt gonna be bigger though.
I don't know how to add that effect, but the continuity isn't the same. I just basically keep talking, and then when I count down to 5, we stop talking, and then we just gonna walk out. So you know what I'm saying. So
part 2.
like we can actually like we can be in motion and then walk out. So it'd be like Virginia, Wisconsin, 5, 4.
You know what's going on.
3, 2, 1.